Hey guys, this is Gabini once again, and I'm here to talk about inequations and how to graph them, or inequations and how to graph them. So let's get started. In this first one, we need to look at the symbols, right? So before we can actually learn any new topic, we need to learn about the symbols, right? So inequations are really important in society, even real world, but we also need to learn the notation, right? It's symbols. So whenever you see the word n, a less than b, right? So when you see this symbol, when you see this particular symbol, right? When you see this particular symbol, it's basically saying how the way you read is a is less than b, right? A is less than b, and sometimes they will say a is strictly less than b, right? And the second one is a less or equal to b, right? A less than or equal to b, right? A less than or equal to b, because of this second bar here, which basically means equal, right? So you can see the two line being aligned as equal sign, right? So and the third one is a is greater than b, right? When you see this side facing this way, it's a greater than b. And the last one, the fourth one here is a is greater than or equal to b, right? So this is how you write that. And the last one, the second last, so this is a round bracket, right? Round bracket. Basically the round bracket are used to indicate that the boundary is not included. We'll see example of these symbols so that it makes sense to you guys. With this one here, the last one is this is a curly bracket, right? So this is basically saying boundaries is included, right? Boundaries is included. So let's have a look at a few examples so that we can understand what we are trying to say, how to apply these symbols. All right, let's get started. All right, so these are our examples. I've got 4 examples, right? Let's get 3 actually. Yeah. So the first one is -5 is less than or equal to x, and x is strictly less than 4, right? So how do we start with this? Here the question, remember the question here is basically to graph the solution using the number line, and also use the notification, right? Round brackets, using bracket notification, right? Or domain, right? So let's see how you would solve this, or how you would graph this. So the first step that here you have to understand that is -5 is less than or equal to x, right? So let's have number line first. Number line. Let's have a number line up to here. Now here, because number line is -5, let's have our let's have our -6 here, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So the first one, right, we saw that it's -5, so -5 is here, less or equal to, right? The way you represent this is you have to circle this dot here, and then also you have to highlight this. This is a dark, so it's closed. This indicates that 5 is included in the solution, because it's 5 less than or equal, so 5 is included in the solution. And the other thing that we need to find out is 4 is here, because it's just strictly less than, 4 is not included, so here we'll just circle. Now when you do this, after this, what you do, you have to connect these 2 points. What does this mean? This means this part here, this part here, this is a solution, right? This part here is a solution, and 5 is included but 4 is not included. So how would you write this mathematically? The way you'd write this mathematically is basically you have the curly bracket, right? It's closed bracket, and you have -5 and 4, but because 4 is not included, we use 1 round bracket, right? So that's the proper solution for this particular question. Let's go to the next one. The next one is x being greater than 8, right? So -8. So let's have a negative 9 here, negative 8, negative 7, 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1. So here the solution is saying is x has to be greater than 8, right? Strictly greater than 8. Now this is our 8, so we circle because 8 is not included, and we go all the way. What does that mean? This means the solution, any number greater than negative 8 is a part of the solution, right? So how do you write this mathematically? The way you write this mathematically is you have a round bracket because we're starting at 8, minus 8, and then plus positive infinity, right? Because you keep going, right? So any number greater than negative 8 is a part of the solution. That's how you have infinity, right? So let's move to the last one, right? The last question or last example. In our last example, we're going to have this is negative 6. Okay, then have a number line here. Let's have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the solution says, the question says x is less than or equal to 6, right? So maybe could even put negative 1 now. So 6 is here, we circle, but it's less than or equal, so 6 is a part of the solution, and we are going to have going there, right? What does this mean? So this means any number less than 6 or equal to 6 is a part of the solution, and this is how you would write. And the way you write this solution is basically so we go from, whenever we write positive and minus infinity, we always use a round bracket. So minus infinity to 6, and we close with curly bracket, right? So these are solution. All right guys, so these are solution. Remember this notation, and also remember we circle and highlight actually the circle if the solution, if the number is a part of the solution. If it's not included, it's just a circle and empty circle, right? And this is how you present the solutions. All right, thank you so much you guys, I really appreciate your support. Remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so.